There's a myth in the entrepreneurship community, admittedly partly propagated by a younger and less wise version of myself, that in order to succeed, you need to be the very best. I'm talking about the top 1%. The top 1% of the top 1%. The creme de la creme, the greatest, single, most advanced human being to ever grace this planet with your presence. Essentially, the bestest person ever. Bestest is a word, right? But I was wrong. Of course, those are my personal goals, but admittedly, I do have a problem with workaholism, overachieving, and really just measuring my value and self-worth based on my accomplishments. Not healthy. But this isn't a therapy session, so let's move on. Over my years of doing this whole business thing, I've come across a whole lot of different people. I've worked for many, including billionaires, multimillionaires, world leaders, and movers and shakers. I've worked with many, including other multimillionaire entrepreneurs, professionals, and genuinely good and hardworking people. And I've had the good fortune to be able to hire many people to work for me, including employees, contractors, freelancers, and agencies. And after years of doing this, dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of people that I've worked with, personally, I've come to a few very simple, yet very astute conclusions about just what it takes to be successful. And what I can say, with certainty, from all of my observations is that if you want to be successful, you do not need to be the very best. Just the top 10% of any industry will do. No joke. You see, depending on what industry you're in, being in the top 10% of that industry will get you very far. Because the truth is, the average person, which is most people, are simply unwilling, unable, or unmotivated to really do the work. Yes, of course, there's those hard-working, hard-charging, motivated people who are committed to success by any means necessary and are willing to do the things that others are not. But those people are rare, really rare. So if you want it, like really want it, it's yours for the taking. All you have to do is try just a little bit harder than the next guy, which again, isn't that hard because most people are simply skating by, simply doing the bare minimum in order to kind of just get through life. This is why the key to success is actually incredibly simple and can be viewed in all of the world's top billionaires and top entrepreneurs and people who've reached success in any industry for any different reason. And what it is it's a daily and consistent action, slowly but steadily improving, getting better, working just a little bit harder than everybody else. One of the biggest red flags that I see when I'm coaching or mentoring someone is if they ever mention anything about needing more motivation, because that motivation needs to come from within. It needs to be internal. There's no external force that's going to be able to provide you with the motivation to want to improve and to want to get better. Most people simply lack the drive, they lack the vision, they lack the goals, and they lack the sort of desire to go out there and truly achieve what they're capable of achieving. This is terrible for society, but we're not talking about society. We're talking about you. We're talking about your dreams, your goals, your vision, and all of your potential that's wrapped up inside just waiting for you to unleash it. The beauty here is that it is shockingly simple to unleash this untapped potential. All you really have to do is make that commitment to try to hit the top 10% of your industry. And to hit that top 10%, all you have to do is try. I'm not joking. Unless you're doing something that you are just significantly not designed to do, if you truly want to achieve it, it is yours for the taking because again, most people are just skating by and doing the bare minimum. As a business owner and as an entrepreneur, this is one of the biggest skills, one of the biggest traits, one of the biggest personality aspects that I look for in potential employees or contractors or business partners. It's that internal drive, that internal motivation, and that desire to continually improve. Now, of course, if you want to aim for that top 1%, do it. If you want to be the top 1% of the top 1%, do that. But just know that in order to be successful, then the vast majority of people out there, the top 10% will get you very far. And it is so achievable, it's not even funny. Success comes from doing daily consistent actions, doing the things others are unwilling to do so that you may have what others will never have. It means not quitting early, it means never giving up, it means putting in the time and putting in the energy and putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. Over time, your results compound and they start to deliver even bigger and even better results, which is why an admirable first step is to aim for that top 10% because it's so achievable. And once you get that first win under your belt, it'll only drive you further to reach for the top 1%, the top 1% of the top 1%, and so on. Success really is yours for the taking, and the only thing that's stopping you is you. Alright, the next thing you're going to want to do is check out the video I have linked up right here, which is exactly what you need to see next. So, make sure to check that out now, and I'll see you in the next episode.